Hello everybody and welcome back to part 11 of my Simpsons Hit&Run Let's Play. In this video, we are going to complete level 3, so we have one bonus mission and 3 street races to go. Winning the races and the bonus mission will give us the final 2 vehicles, so let's go do those. First, let's start with the races. So there's a race right here on the pier by the ship, which is Millhouse. So let's go talk to the nerd.
Are you working here?
It's not so bad. I get a green cookie on St. Patrick's Day. It comes out of my paycheck. 3, 2, go!
So this is actually, I think, the easiest race since this is race number 1. You don't have to worry about getting a hit and run here. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, you don't have to worry about a hit and run, so feel free to run people over as much as you want. And even just something small like that, just cut the corner. I didn't have to go all the way around the island, so I did.
I can touch the sky.
So this right here is a very simple race. I don't think you'll have too much trouble with it. The only thing you might have trouble with is if you miss the ship. So make sure, around this corner you can do a good drift. Make sure you save some time just going around that corner right there. And just make sure you stay to the left when you're on the ramp. And like me, every time I keep bouncing on that ramp, that causes me to lose speed. When I lose speed, you might not make the ship. So yeah, my advice is just around these corners, make sure you can get good at drifting. It's not too difficult, and you can totally practice for free. And maybe like what I'm gonna do right here is just slow down at first and make sure I hit this ramp with enough speed. That was close. I don't know what's going on, but I keep jumping and bouncing around on that ramp. It's not intentional. It might be that I'm going too fast on that ramp, so I have to see there. So as long as I'm doing okay. As long as I don't miss, I'll make this lap.
Whee!
Atta girl, Lisa. This'll be noted on your permanent record.
Yay! I won!
So that race could actually prove to be quite difficult. Much more difficult than I remember in the past. And more difficult than I was expecting for a level 1 race. Feel free to practice it numerous times. I think, yeah, the hardest part is probably just making sure you get onto the ship. So if you don't make that, you probably need to restart. And I had a lot of trouble just staying straight on that ramp there, just staying flat. Because every time you're bouncing, you lose speed. And you don't want that because then you won't make the jump. So the next race is just right over here. This is Ralph by Krusty Lou Studios.
Why are you working here?
Daddy says I should stay here till I learn to control myself at the hardware store. Vroom, vroom!
Right. I'll just start racing. 1, 1, 1, go!
So this is one of those races where you have to go against 3 people. I could see this being a big challenge and taking me a while, especially because those cars, they love to hit each other. They love to hit you.
Sorry, buddy, you're just too slow.
You need opportunities just like that, where it's just enough for you to get ahead of them. It can be difficult passing them because they will hit you, they might push you into a corner. If you get turned around, that's it. So right here, Marge is actually way ahead of me. We'll see how long this race is, if I have enough time to catch up. If not, I might have to do a few more corner cutting.
Sorry.
Might have to cut a few more corners. Actually, we're catching up here. Maybe that's because of the corner cutting. Let's see.
spell failure without L-I-S-A.
I'm too sad to even question that. One?
So this right here was my 10th attempt at this race. I learned that you have to cut every corner, and right here you have to get in front, because I would always go around the planter box on the right, and that would give Marge enough time to get in front, and I could just never get ahead of her. I tried to cut every other corner, but I had to, as soon as the race starts, get around that planter. I'm recording this after the fact, because after 10 attempts, I couldn't just keep describing the same race over and over and over again. I was going crazy. So what I learned was, after 10 attempts, you have to cut every corner. I don't know if after 10 attempts the game made the race easier. It actually felt a little easier this time, but I did try out a strategy of just cutting every corner and finally cutting in front of Marge as soon as the race starts. If you don't cut in front of her as soon as the race starts, I don't really think you can pass her. I had some terrible luck here running into things. Don't worry if this takes you many attempts. It took me 10.
She must get her driving ability from her mother's side.
Easy as pie. The number, that is.
So let's just go do the final race, which should actually be right around here. I think it's at the gas station, which is, it's the other way on the map here. Now before starting a race, make sure you got a wrench.
Hi, Nelson. This is a surprise.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine. I'll be your starting man for this mission. 3, 2, loser says what?
What?
Ha ha! 1, go!
I love being in the lead. What a letdown.
Alright, this is a little bit difficult with how tight of a track this is and the way that the other cars were hitting me at the beginning. That right there, that jump, now that you know about it, you can try plan for it better. Just like before though, the Canyon Arrow is way ahead, although you can see she is crashing a little bit. They do that specifically just to help you. You also have to be really careful there about those cars that are passing you, but I overshot that. And now that allowed Marge to get ahead again. Although it looks like she crashed, I think this might be the game right now is just trying to let me catch up. That right there, actually that helped me hitting the wall there, because that meant I didn't have to, that meant I lost a ton of speed, so I wouldn't overshoot that corner. As soon as you're in the air, start hitting the brakes, because you won't slow down until you hit the ground. But at least once you land, you immediately start the braking procedure.
Ow, my hair!
So I'm already braking, and you can hear it actually already plays the braking sound even though we're not on the ground.
I'm speechless, Lisa. That was better than you have any right to do.
Easy as pie. The number, that is.
So now we completed all the races. Now we can go get our car and go do the bonus mission for this level.
I seem to be stranded here. Can you help a sister out?
So we just talked to Principal Skinner right over here.
Smell that fresh air. Principal Skinner, Bart's missing.
Bart's gone? What a tragedy. To get your mind off this terrible loss, which we all feel, why don't you run a few errands, or as I call them, grief helpers for me?
But Bart's only missing.
Well, looking for that little monster, treasure, can't help anything. You might as well pick up Mother's dry cleaning for me.
Hello, Springfield.
So I don't actually really remember this race because this is like I haven't gone ahead and replayed this game just to get, you know, familiar with it. This right here is my first time playing it since I last played. So right off the bat, you know, you have to use Principal Skinner's car, which is not a very good car. So I also don't remember all the areas, so I'm not taking all the shortcuts here that I probably could.
Mother loves clean house dresses and old lady underwear.
So far it seems like they're giving us enough time. It is not a good car. It is terrible at handling. You really need to hit these shortcuts just because of how awful it handles. The cornering is not very good, but on the bright side, you can't get too fast anyway.
I need Principal Skinner's dinner.
Here, do you want to try a new crusty ribwich?
I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, there's no meat in it, just paste and MSG.
Other side, genius.
Principal Skinner, I can't help you anymore. I need to search for Bart.
Lisa, I apologize from the bottom of my Vietnam veteran's heart. I promise this next stop will be the last.
So since you're watching this, you know the shortcuts that you can take ahead of time. I don't, so I'm kind of risking it every time I take a shortcut. But I think you'd be okay without most of these shortcuts. But let's see. I mean, try to take them if you can. Sometimes I just don't think I can make it.
Dr. Nick, I'm here to pick up Principal Skinner's personal items.
Hi, little girl. Ah, you're so cute. Here's the principal's antifungal cream.
Ew.
Let's get Principal Skinner's anti-fungal cream and drive to the Noiseland arcade. That doesn't sound like Principal Skinner. Wow, 30 seconds, yeah. We really need to take the shortcuts for this one. That was not good. I hope you don't get that.
To the emergency room.
I hope these
If
aren't
it comes down to a matter of a couple seconds, that little hiccup there is totally enough. Wow, 15 seconds. Yeah, this is a tough one, especially with Principal Skinner's kind of crappy car. 6 seconds. Yes, you definitely need that shortcut there on the stairs. Otherwise, you can't make it.
There. We've got Mother's laundry, dinner for Edna and me, and some personal items. Now, if you can just help me find a place that carries Mother's favorite canned aspic.
This is ridiculous. I can't keep doing errands for you. I've got to find Bart.
For helping me with my ridiculous errands, I suppose I owe you something. If you need help recovering your brother's body, living body, give me a call.
I am the Lizard Queen.
So with that, we unlocked Principal Skinner's car. So let's take a look at our level progress now. So we're now at 100% completed. So in the next video, we are going to be doing level 4 with Marge. So thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Have a fantastic day.